Have you ever thought that you and your friends, when you got 60 and 70 years old, that you would do life together and spend more time together? You know, I did too. But what's really interesting, I'm realizing that even though me and my friends are at the same age, we are at different stages. Same age, different stage. And it's really interesting to navigate a friendship because we need different things from each other and we want different things in our life. For example, one of my friends just retired after teaching for 38 years and she just wants to rest and figure things out. I have another friend who's been a physician and she's leaving the hospital system and creating a different type of healthcare model to see patients. I have another friend who is grieving the loss of her partner and she never had kids, so she's trying to figure out what is my life going to be like now. Then I have another friend who had a child in her 50s, and so she has, like, I think her child is 10 years old. And then we have me, who I'm still in corporate America and still in the community and still have a coaching practice, and my son is 32. And then I have another friend, and she's in this liminal space where she's just trying out new classes and new schools and just trying to find out what does she want to do with this chapter of her life. And to me, when I look at all the things that we are doing and how our lives are so different, I think it's really exciting. But some people are kind of upset about it because we all had this fantasy that we would be growing old together. So this is what I think would be helpful if you have friends who are in their 60s and in their 70s, same age, different stage. One, respect their choices. And I know that's hard because we all had these fantasies of what we would do as we entered retirement or entered older age. And we just got to respect that we made different choices and our choices might put us at different places in our lives, and we need to allow that person to navigate that choice. Meaning that if you have grandkids, allow a person to be a grandmother, whatever that means. If you have a 10-year-old and you don't want to hang out with your friend, her 10-year-old, because you have been raising kids all your life, that's okay. If you are a friend and you're the friend who wants to have new adventures and the other one just wants to rest, be okay with that. We cannot hold people hostage to our decisions that we made. Allow people to do what they want to do and respect their choices, even if that means that they don't spend time with you. The second thing I think is really important is to ask our friends how to be a friend now. I think sometimes we think that people want us to show up for them how we want them to show up for us, right? Because many times you offer a type of friendship based on a friendship that you want, but that might not be what they need. So ask them, you know what? I know we're doing different things in our lives right now. What do you need from me? Because I want to stay connected to you. But what do you need from me? And how can I support you and be in your life as you are in this new stage? Just ask. I think sometimes we pull back or we assume that they're avoiding us or we assume that they don't need us. Sometimes people are grieving or reflecting or reinventing themselves and they're just trying to figure it out too. So just ask them, how can I help you? How can I support you? What does friendship need to look like today? Because we are in two different stages. We're doing two different things. We're on two different journeys right now. And all the journeys are beautiful, but they need different types of ways of support in showing up for each other. And that's important. The third thing I think it's really important when you are in this age but different stages of your friends is to focus on yourself. I think it's so easy to get into this comparison. We compare ourselves about how we are feeling. We compare what we're doing. We try to judge them about what they should be doing. Or sometimes we are comparing ourselves and we're feeling adequate inadequate or we're feeling superior, I think we got to be careful and just say that we are all doing our best on this amazing journey called life. And you would make different decisions and you would do things differently, but you're not them. And I think that is something that we have to remember. So, yes, same age, different stage. I feel it myself as I am in my 60s, and I thought my 60s will look very similar to my friends' 60s, and it's not. And for what I'm realizing is that as I am living my journey and watching them live their journeys, I'm learning from them and I'm getting inspired from them and I'm feeling empowered because we all are stepping out in new directions in ways that confirm who we always were. We were always brilliant women, bold women. We were always leaders in our own right. We were all risk takers. And so it's so wonderful to sit back and see that those same attributes and qualities that drew me to these people when I was in my 20s and see how those same qualities are showing up in this stage of our lives. So just wanted to share that with you. I just want you to know that your friends are not leaving you, neglecting you. They are just navigating their lives. And it's okay to be at the same age, but at a different stage. And it's okay to recognize that every stage is beautiful. I hope that blesses you. Take care. Bye-bye.